Hello everybody, this is Downtown Bruno from Memphis Wrestling and the WWE, and you're watching Buster H.R. Johnson's channel on YouTube. This guy has been a friend of mine for over 25 years. Great guy, he's got great interviews, great fun, great videos on here. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned, subscribe to this channel. And you know why? Just like Mama said, it be that way sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Motley Cruz.
That's Mr. Motley Cruz to you. And don't speak to me unless I give you permission. Do you understand?
Well, do I have permission to ask a question here, ma'am?
Don't talk to her that way.
Motley, I've got to ask you, and I've asked you this before. You call your team Cruising for Pain because you're supposed to be big buddies with Bull Payne, even though you lost his KAW heavyweight title to Terry Golden. We all saw it. He entrusted you with it.
He didn't lose that belt. It was stolen.
Well, it was stolen after that. But I've gotten word that Bull Payne doesn't even know that you lost the title. Is that true?
No, that ain't true. Bull Payne knows. He called me. His 30 days was up. He had to defend the belt. How do you think I got the belt? How do you think I got the belt? You think I just went up there and stole it from Bull?
You said it.
You shut your mouth. He gave me that belt to defend for him because he couldn't be here 30 days from the time that he wanted to defend it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to take your word at it at this point, but we've got word that Bull Payne will very soon be back in KAW, and we'll hear him.
Look, the bottom line is this, Chet. Cruising for Pain is a cohesive unit. Men may come in the ring, but they will fall in pain. Do you understand? Don't try to make a problem where there isn't one.
Understood. Let's get ready for our next matchup. Matchup underway. Brutal Bill Lewis making his KAW debut against Motley Cruz, the very ticked off Motley Cruz. I think I might have had something to do with that. Maybe a little. I've heard a lot about this Bill Lewis. He's competed in this area, but this is his debut with KAW, and debuts with a fantastic clothesline. Man, look at Cruz's face. He is ticked off. He's ticked off by me. I think he's ticked off by Bull Payne. He's ticked off by everything. Might be that old lady he lives with. Not old lady. You know, they call them old lady. You know what I'm saying? Boot to the midsection. Out of brutal Bill Lewis. Demolishing Motley Cruz, who obviously has his mind on other things. Whip into the ropes. Picks him up. Side slam. Count of two. Only a count of two, and the veteran Motley Cruz kicks out. I'm still thinking about that interview with Bill Dundee that I conducted. I'm not quite sure what to think about Bill Dundee these days. You know, I grew up watching him. Love him or hate him, he is a legend in the sport of professional wrestling. I just still have problems figuring out what he's doing here in KAW. Usually those old schoolers, outside of a few, like to stay away from this kind of action, but I guess Dundee has some guts somewhere in him as he's fouled. Brutal Bill Lewis misses his first mistake of this matchup. Motley Cruz into the midsection. And now has Lewis in the corner. Whips him out. The big Cruz comes in with a vicious clothesline. And now, here we go. The diva of destruction, TASHA, throws the metal signs into Motley Cruz, who goes to work on that big head of Bill Lewis. Did you see his eyes cross during that one? Shot to the midsection. Don't forget, coming up later today, Bill Dundee is calling out the toughest man in KAW, and at this point, it could be either one of these two. Motley Cruz down for the cover. Count of two, only a count of two. We know that one of the toughest men here and the KW heavyweight champion, which pretty much makes him the toughest in my opinion, Terry Golden is not here. Van Harden gave him another week off, even though the doctor said it was okay for him to be here. And I know he wanted to be here. I don't know what Van Harden meant. Okay, Cruz setting up, stacking up the metal. And he's going for the suplex to the step side. Somebody call a chiropractor. But we got coming up later tonight, Bill Dundee challenging the toughest man in KAW. You got to wonder what the old school have up their sleeve. Belly to back suplex onto the side. Motley Cruz setting up brutal Bill Lewis for the end. Sorry, Bill, I guess I ticked off Motley a little too much before you match up, pal. Buy you a beer later. There you go. Oh, look at Bill now. Turns it around and DDTs Motley into the side. Brutal Bill down for the cover. Count of two, only a count of two out of referee Alan Walker. Alan Walker refereeing this matchup on this week's program. Bill Lewis sends Motley up for a high back body drop. His head snaps into that yield sign. Bill Lewis, another DDT. Molly planted. Bit him in half. What's Bill Lewis looking for? I mean, Bill Lewis sounds like some kind of car dealership. Welcome to Brutal Bill Lewis Ford. Bill Lewis at a table, of course. KAW weapon of choice. I hope KAW has a deal on these tables. Know somebody's cousin or something. Motley trying to regain his senses as the big, impressive, brutal Bill Lewis in his KAW debut. It's taken everything Motley's had to dish out. Giving it back to him. Perches Motley up on the rope. Man, both of these big guys going up on the ropes. The ring's going to collapse. Look out for TASHA. The lady in red. Bill Lewis up there. TASHA grabs him. Crotches him on the top rope. Ouch. What a nasty bedside manner. TASHA raising hell as Bill Lewis slugging away on the monster Motley Cruz. Both of them up on the second rope. Bill Lewis, well, they're both jockeying for position. Bill Lewis slugging away at his forehead. But now Motley's got him. Flapjack through the table, my God! Motley crawls over for the cover. Count of 1, 2, 3. Young winner, Motley Cruz. Motley Cruz picking up the victory in a very hard-fought contest
against Brutal Bill Lewis, who I'm sure we'll be seeing more of, as he was very impressive here in the ring. We're going to take a break. Motley wants the mic. He wants the mic. Let's bring it up to him.